Special purpose machine for machining the necks of gas cylinders. Here you see a unit designed for machining gas cylinders with diameters from 229 to 406 mm and lengths from 690 to 1850 mm. In the process, a gas cylinder neck, which is approximately 44 mm in diameter, is machined over a length of 40 mm maximum. In a circle time of less than 1 minute, the machine can produce threads of type 1/8 UNF and tapered screw threads of type W28.8. The special purpose machine shown here is comprised of the following main assemblies: wallet base frames for receiving the machining stations and clamping units. A first station where the cylinder neck is cut to size with the help of a disc milling cutter. A second machining station where tap drilling and plain milling of the cylinders takes place and outside and inside diameters are turned. A third machining station for thread milling. Hydraulic clamping fixtures for the gas cylinders. 2 portable robots with 2 gripping units each, which can be adjusted via the controller for the different cylinders to be handled. One customer's request, the second and the third machining stations can each be fitted with a tool changer and tool magazine for 8 HSK 100 tools each, so that the operator is able, without resetting, to machine a wide range of thread types just by making the desired selections in the controller. The machining stations are enclosed to allow for the use of cooling lubricants during machining. The ships are removed by a central ship conveyor. The machine can also be used for machining gas cylinders with lengths from 450 mm to 2500 mm. 2 portable robots are employed for loading and unloading the machine. First, the first portal robot picks up a cylinder from a conveyor belt linking the machine, for example, to an upstream process and deposits in the first station, in which sawing takes place. As soon as the cylinder is clamped in position, it is cut to size by means of a disc milling cutter. After sawing, the cylinder is conveyed to the first machining station. There, the core hole is drilled to enable internal and external machines to be performed. The tool changer fetches the tools required for the various machining operations in succession from the 8-tool magazine and loads them into the spindle. After turning is completed, the second portal robot transfers the cylinder to the second machining station. There is desired female threads is cut by means of a multi-tool thread milling cutter. To cut the threads, the cutter is centrally fed into the bore, positions by a quarter circle in contact with the workpiece and cuts one full revolution on a spiral-shaped path. This allows the machine to be used for producing almost any type of thread. As cooling lubricant is used during machining, the cylinder must be emptied after the cutting operations. To this end, the cylinder is transferred by the second portal robot into a turning unit where the cylinder neck is closed and the cylinder is briefly filled with compressed air. As soon as the portal robot has exited from the soil range, the cylinder is turned by 90 degrees and abruptly opened at the neck. The overpressure in the cylinder causes the enteric cooling lubricant and any chips contained therein to be discharged from the cylinder. Then the cylinder can be turned by another 90 degrees or returned to its internal position to be picked up by the second portal robot from the turning unit and deposited onto conveyor belts for the finished cylinder. To be able to handle different cylinders dimensions, the gripper component of the portal robots is provided with an additional axis. The entire unit is controlled with the help of Siemens controller.